Are you keeping up with all the news about the school districts across the state of Texas? I'm Charles Blaine, and this is Texas Tomorrow. There's a bunch of random news about school districts across the state. Now, none of this news is really connected with each other, and it ranges from corruption to scandal to electioneering, but all of these are happening in a week, and it highlights the importance of not just monitoring what your kids are learning in school, but monitoring what the school district board and administration is doing as well. So first, did you know that 116 districts across the state have shifted to 4-day weeks, and another 24 are offering a hybrid schedule? Many cite teacher turnover as the main reason, and this came after a 2015 law that allowed districts to change from having to be in session for 180 days to a more flexible 75,600 minutes. Now, separately, a survey of 190 school districts found that 65% of those who responded said they'll end 2025 in a financial deficit, meaning they're going to spend more money than they are taking in. 80% of them reported planned cuts in 2026. Down in Houston, the Harris County DA's office has opened up an investigation into Houston ISD over its alleged use of public funds on a bond campaign. So last year, the district put the largest school bond in state history on the ballot, and they allotted $1.5 million in funds to hire a consultant firm and pay for ads surrounding the bond. Now, they're supposed to use this money to inform voters that there's a bond, not on how voters should vote on this bond. But the marketing and promotion created at the direction of the district promotes the bond and encourages voters to vote yes, according to parents who have filed complaints. Additionally, the Texas Education Agency and the Attorney General are investigating the district. Now, in South Texas, Mercedes ISD Superintendent Benjamin Clinton was placed on leave for a DWI. When he was pulled over, troopers found both an empty bottle of vodka and whiskey in his car. Now, Clinton has sent in his resignation from his $195,000 per year job. Now, why should you care about these things? Because most of what we just talked about is not good. And it's happening under our noses with tax dollars that we pay for. So what do you do? Well, in these instances, if you're in these districts, you should just be aware of what's going on and be involved. But the same goes for any of you in any other district. School districts are often the biggest portion of a taxpayer's tax bill. You pay it whether you have no kids, you have kids in the district, or kids in another district. You pay for the bonds they place on the ballot, and they pass. Just because you don't actively engage with your school district doesn't mean you shouldn't be paying attention to what's happening in the school district. We have to watch councils, commissioners' courts for the county, the legislature for the state, and whatever they're talking about in DC. But don't forget this too. Yes, it's a burden. Yes, it's another entity that you need to pay attention to. But if you don't pay attention, who will? Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Texas Tomorrow. Please like, share, comment, and let us know if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you'd like us to talk about.